Welcome back to Factorio, where we're under attack. It happens. They must have broken through the wall over on the eastern side there, but it certainly looks like they are studiously taking apart my latest iron mining production facility, which is unhelpful to say the least. This is not what I had in mind, and frankly, running through this forest is not the fastest way there. So we're going to survey the damage, and hopefully they're dead. They're not dead. They are anything but bloody dead. Right, okay, let's put up some laser chaps to show them what for. Laser chaps, show them what for. We got them all? Is that all of them? Yeah, okay, right, that made a mess. So, what have we lost here? We've lost track, we've lost power, we've lost mines, we've... interestingly, what has happened up here in defence land? Where did they get in? They didn't get in from the top. You know how I was talking about, oh yeah, I'm going to completely finish extending that wall through the forest. Let's finish extending the wall through the forest, huh? Let's get a brace more laser turrets ready to rock and roll. Now, fortunately, we've got a fair backlog of ore ready to be transported. But that's not going to do us that many favours if it all runs out, because it just means that home base is going to run back out. So let's deviate from what I was intending to show you. I jumped you in at what seemed to be quite an exciting moment. And indeed, I suppose, from a certain angle, it was. Okay, first things first. Let's get... Do we want to get the belts going? No. Let's get the defences up first. That would be the wise thing to do. So I took the decision, and that actually looks like quite a significant, if you glance towards the mini-map in the corner there, quite a significant area of hostile territory. Certainly looks like some decent-sized spawners, and historically I had turrets in here. Now how have they... What have they... Why have they? And other questions. I've got plenty of defences. What's not been working? Interesting. Okay, well, we need to extend our perimeter wall that I was a little way through, and that's going to involve hacking down some more forest. But frankly, forest just gets in the way, although it is a rather splendid power source. So I think my wall is down here. Here we go. Excellent. Right, we're going to need some more power johnnies in a sec. Grand. Okay, so let's wall. How many walls have I got with me? Not enough. Some. Oh, this is going to take a while. The joys of defense. Now, I have seen, when I originally started this series, I'd done my utmost to actually not watch how other people did their base construction. I wanted to do it my own way. In fact, I rather like doing things my own way. But I have seen a couple of people who don't go for the entire perimeter wall approach, and rather, quite efficiently, they play on the stupidity of the aliens in order to draw them towards heavily defended kind of bunker aspects, and that's probably a sensible way to do it. I probably wouldn't advocate going for the full-on Hadrian approach, but you know what? I'm actually quite fond of it. I quite like having a gigantic perimeter wall, because what it should do is it should give you some early warning that they're coming, if nothing else. But no, this is the wrong way to defend your base. This is a costly and time-consuming and out of wall parts. Still, I think I've got enough to make it to the coast if I trash all of this stuff. If your walls do end up getting damaged and you want to redeploy them somewhere else, my advice is repair them before you take them down. Otherwise, they do not stack. They will only stack with things that have the same amount of health remaining. and given that that can be, you know, quite a varied number, somewhere between 0 and 350, if the wall has seen action, then you're going to end up with a backpack full of odds and sods bits of walls. Research-wise, as you can see, we are now working logistic slots. We've got logistic robots done. We've got I can build a roboport pretty much any time I please, but I'm not ready yet. Haven't even started making robot frames yet, but that is on the list. That will be coming soon. What I have completed, however, is I've got advanced doodahs, advanced thingamajigs, you know, those advanced things. Purple. What are they called? Circuit boards. Advanced circuits. I've got them being made. Once I've done this, I'll show you that, and then you can bask in the majesty that is advanced circuits being made. It turned out that there really wasn't enough copper coming through to the copper wire production, so I got both belts there going through. Of course, if you haven't seen the previous video, none of this makes any sense at all. But take it from me, you know, it was really quite intense and informed discussion that we had last time around. And the upshot is that we are, yes, now building advanced circuits. Let's take all these fellas out. Here we go. Do I want to leave myself defenseless? Kinda. Well, yes, we do. If we're lucky, they won't attack before I've finished. However, if they have a sense of the dramatic and a sense for entertainment, they will attack before I've finished. Place your bets. I've got a fair chunk more wall to place, and then I've got to wire it all up, and then I've got to place turrets. I've got plenty of turrets, but am I going to be able to do all of that before the next wave comes in? See, now I've started having half an eye on the minimap to see if I can spot a big horde of unpleasant bitey folk coming in my direction. And in fact, if that were the case, I'm not convinced that I could get enough turrets up quickly to be able to avoid being killed, which could be exciting. You definitely don't want to turn off now. Is he going to get eaten? Okay, here's the thing for you, right? And so if you've made it this far, if you think I'm going to get eaten, thumbs up the video. If you think I'm not going to get eaten, at this point, don't wait until it happens, thumbs down the video. Let's use this as a straw poll of whether you think that the horde that are going to come from the southeast will turn up before I finish the defences. You can see where I'm building defences to. You can see where I'm protecting for. I should stop talking, right? Thumbs up if you think I'm going to get eaten. Thumbs down if you think I'm not. Okay. I see. If you didn't vote already, should be thumbsing down, which means potentially that this video is going to end up with an awful lot of thumbs down. Oh, hold on. There's a hole there. Maybe I'll just stand here. No, let's not. Okay, good. Right, now let's power this up, and hopefully... You remember last time when I said hopefully they're not smart enough to come round the end? And it turned out they were. Well, hopefully this time they're not smart enough to come round the end. And 2... Good. I find it somewhat tricky to time the placement of these pylons. I know you can hold the mouse button down and trot along, and the pylons will kind of auto deploy. But doing the first one, I always get it wrong, and so you end up with a wonky looking overlap. Hey, look, here's a wonky looking overlap. That'll be the one. Right, how many have I got left? I've got 20 of those. Hello, what are we looking at? Where are we? That's okay. That corner's fine. I reinforced that recently. This is no way disturbing or in otherwise upsetting or against the plan or anything like that. I've got this entirely under control. Okay, let's see how far we get. Once we get as far as heavy forest, I don't need to go too far. Let's put one there, because the forest itself will offer some protection, and to be honest, given that it's the tougher route for them to take, I'd be very surprised if they bothered coming that far in. That said, very surprised does seem to be something that happens to me on a regular basis. Oh, I've got to get some stone so I can replace all that railway. Ew. What have we got left? 10. Alright, let's double up. Missed. Missed. Good. Okay, right. Still got 15 left. Pff, fabulous. We'll use that as rolling emergency defence, I think. And then we'll run another big pylon off later. Because I haven't got enough of them. Okay, right, let's go check out the damage. So I'm hoping that the Maginot line that I've just built there is going to be sufficient to stop the horde. Hope springs eternal. Let's repair that. Let's repair whatever we can. What a mess! What a mess! And I'm not sure what my trains have got going on. I think they've just kind of gone like, dude, you've hosed it. All right, I need some more train track, which means I need some stone, which I don't have. Although I have got some track in my little box of storage, which later on will turn into a little box of logistic. Maybe the smarter move is for me to go on another rampage and take out the nearest bases. Yeah, you've got no path. Well, you're going to have a path in a moment, and then you'll be all happy and smiles again. I think. Are they just going to start working, or am I going to have to restart them? I suspect the latter, but we'll see. I want at least to get the trains running again. Okay. What's the problem? What's the problem? What aren't you doing? Why can't you go? That's interesting. What have I done here? Let's turn you off. There we go. What a mess. And you. And you. What a mess. I imagine at some point I'm going to be attacked again, and at that point I'll possibly figure out that, hold on, they can fly. This is... it's starting to get towards as far as I've got through the game. Because, as I mentioned before, I actually rather like the initial build period. Possibly more than the potential late game. Actually, I've made it quite a bit further than this. What am I talking about? I've had logistic robots and all sorts. Talking nonsense, man. Right, that's that bit going. What have we got going on over here? We probably ought to... actually, the amount that we're kicking out, we probably don't need rapido belts, but let's do it anyway. I don't know what those guys have got against conveyor belts, but I tell you, every time they attack, they go straight for conveyors. And everybody's happy. We're moving. Right, that's fully loaded. We now need to get the power back on. Let's run up a few more of those. Stick that one in there. Okay. Ah, wow. 1 point of redundancy. And we lost 3 mining drills in the process. Well, as luck would have it. As luck would have it. There we go. That out. I've got some in my backpack. Have it. You can't place it on top of your own head, you fool. We don't need to put that one in. I think one of these was done. Are you done? Yes. Okay, so I placed this lot at the top to cover this entire section of iron. What I don't want to be doing is getting to where this iron field is exhausted, and discovering that. Hold on, why are you not doing your okie dokie that sends things both ways? What have I done wrong? Because you should be doing your little splitter dance, right? Why is it not doing the little splitter dance, I wonder? Dig it up and see what's going on. Nothing's coming out of there. Oh, look, you're missing a bit of belt. It just looks like it's going. Let's pick that up. Right, and then you go underground. Yes. And then you do the happy splitter dance. There we go. Splendid. Right, that's that up and running again. I think I've left a couple of lasers behind. I've left a couple of lasers behind to at least protect some of it. Where are the trains? Okay, that's something else we're now going to have to investigate. Now we're getting up to the point now where blue flasks are going to become essential. Unfortunately, I'm almost at the point where I can make them. That will be good. Because with blue flasking underway... Right, what's your problem? Why have you got a red light? He's not moved through the next one. Okay. So I need to put another signal. Have I got some signals? I must have some signals. Okay. Oh, dearie me. Right, signal. Yes, good. Signal. Place the signal. Let's say... Have I got that on the right side of the track? Yes, I have. Let's put it there. And then what happens? You should stop. Well, that's... Yeah, but that changed nothing though, did it? Because you're now trapped between that signal and the one the other end. Okay, well, what if we put a... Where shall I put another one? Give me another signal. Let's put the next one here. Yeah, that should do it. That turns green. There we go. That will free you up to go as far as here. And then I assume that's because the other one's now in the station. Yes. Yeah, got me signalling right at this end. Okay, good. So that's now running again. I think it's running again. Yeah, that car must be full. It is indeed full. Okay, let's... Load that up. Right, good, marvellous. Right, so we're now back to pretty much where everything should have been when you turned up. The aliens strike back, I guess. Interesting. You will notice I haven't been eaten. Thank you very much. Okay, good. Right. Oh, interesting, interesting. Running out of copper. Looks like... Ooh, how many does that look like? That looks like maybe 3 copper places still operational. What's the point in having a wall if you're just going to put a white and grey hole in the middle of it? Let's have a look. Because if this is running low on copper, then I really do need to go and take out that hostile base. Actually, I've got plenty of copper I can still mine here. But let's get rid of the redundant bits. And then I think we'll probably actually bang a couple more lasers in here, given that our illustrious enemy is getting more fervent in his attacking. Yeah, get past that, you chumps. Right, yeah, baby. Like it. Alright, good. Yeah, cut the power off. This is the point at which I get eaten. I'm not going to get eaten. That's not how I roll. And then we'll go with 1, 2, 3. Hooray. Belt it up some. Grand. Okay, power on. See, there was a time when I cared about where the power poles went and whether it looked good as a result, and these days I just don't give a monkeys. I just bang them down anywhere. Good, right, keep going. How many have you got left? 1.6, 229, 800, 3, 4, 3. I've got some of these going spare. Let's put some more on. Will that do it? That definitely will. Okay. No special care and attention required. Just eat the rest of this copper, please, fellas. There's a good job. Groovy. Okay, that'll jam that belt up in no time flat, I'm sure. Good. Right. So copper is now back under control again for a bit. Oil is under control. Iron is under control. We've got kind of 4/5 built defensive wall, which is splendid. I imagine I'm probably going to be running low on power again soon, which is splendid. Actually, I could definitely do with more accumulators. Let's have a look. How are we doing? I don't think the big wall of resources has come in yet. That looks okay. That looks okay. But as you can see, right. So we've run both belts off. So instead of having a double splitter going on, we've just taken that single splitter off, and that is now in solitary feeding the copper wire. I added another furnace at the top here, which I obviously haven't hooked up. Oh no, it's just not getting any resources. Hopefully the resources will be coming through. There we go. There's a nice big chunk. That should be enough to get the production back up. All right, good. So next time around, oh, and here are the aforementioned being produced at just an incredible speed, because they're not getting any copper wire, because we're not getting the resources in, but we've got advanced circuits being built and not being built fast enough. Hopefully I won't have to do some clever jiggery pokery to get enough copper wire going, but I can't rule that out right now. Interesting. Let's have a look. Let's see if this new wave of copper ore coming in is enough to feed all of the furnaces. Not quite. There's one. Right, and then can the other one get one? Almost. Almost. See, this one's just been greedy. Come on, you can do it. My survey says, nope, not for you. Mine. Come on, long arm, you can take them. Got one. Yes. Got another one. Oh, yeah. All right, this is going to work. That's possibly about optimum, and it's not going to last long because we're going to run out of copper ore down there. So we're going to need to resolve that. Right, that will do. Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully, I'll see you again in the near future.